Hello, Jenna here with Dip and Fun and Bookworms and Brushes, and we are going to get started on our weekly whimsy this week. We're almost to the end of our quarter for the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and we're going to be getting ready to create our beautiful mixed media vinyl project at the end of this month. So I'm excited to do that. Let me get this cord out of the way there. Maybe. So we are going to get started today on our cute little seahorse. And we will just see how this goes. So I already have put the pencil lid on the back here to make my transfer. So if you haven't seen that, you can watch some of my other videos, and that shows you just take your pencil and scribble all over this to get the cover there, and then you put it down and tape it at the top and trace that. And then I've already started pre-tracing my guy a little bit, and to darken up my drawing. And then I am going to add some of my seaweed in here. So you can see that we've got some of this cool seaweed through here. So I already started adding some seaweed to my drawing here. And then I'm going to add a few other things down here. I haven't quite decided everything I wanted to add. Okay. And then I think I'm going to add something over here too. So you can definitely use the stencil if you want with some of this. I'm just gonna freehand. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. So we've got our drawing, and then I've got my pencils. I'm sorry, my brushes. And I'm going to use, so I've always used for these small things, these four are my favorite. I also have the bigger one if you ever want to do like the background, something like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I think I'm going to do a wash again. I really like sometimes how that turns out, so I'm going to use my big one. I'm going to get it in the water there. Dab my brush off, and then I've got all my pink colors in here. And I'm going to mix, I don't know if I'm going to mix. I'm going to just pick up my light green, my teal sort of color. Then add a little water to my brush again. Make sure, I'm going to start down here at the bottom. I'm going to add...
Hello, Jenna here with Dip and Fun and Bookworms and Brushes, and we are going to get started on our whimsy this week. We're almost at the end of our quarter for the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and we're going to be getting ready to create our beautiful mixed media final project at the end of this month. So I'm excited to do that. Get this cord out of the way there. Maybe. So we are going to get started today on our cute little seahorse, and we will just see how this goes. So I already have put the pencil on back here to make my transfer. So
Sorry, I have another thing going. I was trying.
And I've already started pre-tracing.
I have no idea what's going on. There we go. I got it to stop. I was trying a new way to do a reel, and apparently it only goes for so long. So that is not going to work the way I want to do that. right, so I picked up just a touch of yellow, and I'm adding that in like streaks. I really like the way that looks. It looks really cool. All right, and then I'm gonna clean this up so I don't make a big mess of my painting. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start putting in some of the detail of my seahorse, and I'm gonna use my round 5. And I'm gonna make him like an orangey color. I love seahorses. One of my favorite creatures. They're so cool. Alright, so I did not let it dry, so it's bleeding slightly. We will work with it though. So the cool thing about the underpainting is you get like all that color coming up from underneath. And for underneath, like for a water painting especially, I feel like it really adds to the look of it. It almost looks like you're looking at it underwater there, because everything's sort of got that greenish blue tint to it. So I put my paints in these silicone ice tray, and it's been a little over a week ago, and you can see that with the lid it stays pretty good. So I've been really happy with how well this works. I've used it quite a while, but I decided to clean out my other paints I was using and use it for this since I do this so regularly, and they're super inexpensive. The silicone ice trays are. So you can find them on Amazon just for a few dollars. And it wastes much less paint this way, so. And then I always like to go on the outside of whatever I'm painting, and then sort of use the water to blend in. I think I've said this before in some of my other videos. It sort of creates like a natural shadow. I'm just picking up a little bit of paint and going right along the edge. And it's still the same color. I haven't changed any colors or anything. I'm just not adding as much water this time. touch of yellow. I'm going to add some highlights to go with the yellow. Okay, it's looking pretty cute. So you can see him there. I'm gonna grab my small liner brush. This thing, I gotta figure out something what to do with this. It frays on me every time. Even though I try to like shape it when I dry it, I don't usually have this much trouble. Okay, I'm going to give him a, trying to decide what color eyeball I want to give him. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just put yellow in there, and then we'll go back with the pen at the end. Give them some more detail. Alright, and then I want to go back and I'm gonna grab my 5 round again, and I'm gonna start adding in the seaweed detail down here. Too much of a line here. I'm gonna make this a little more blended. There we go. Just kidding. I was not quite done, I guess. There we go. I like that a little better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my seaweed, and then I'm going to start with the dark green. Okay, gonna mix, I think, a lighter, actually, I'm gonna do like a brown. I'm gonna do this brown here. Let's see how this works. Okay, I do like that. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, and then we've got the sort of coral, I guess is what I would call that down there, and I'm going to do, I'm trying to think of what color. I'm gonna do, I don't know. I'm gonna do the bright green first, and then we'll see. I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and then I'll put the detail in for that. And then I want to do like a yellowy green for here, so I'm gonna mix my bright green, my yellow. I'm adding just a little yellow. It's like my highlighter. And then, let's see if this is, yeah, pretty much dry. I'm gonna grab my little liner brush, and I am going to pick up some white and put it in that color I just mixed. Make an even lighter greenish color. And then I'm gonna create like my texture. pick up some of that water. It's getting a little runny. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my pen. Use the small side. And I'm gonna start with my seahorse. Let me move my paint out of the way. So I'm gonna move my seahorse picture back over. Up some water and it stops working. Okay, I like him. You can keep adding as much detail as you want. Keep going and going. You can see there's a ton on the little stencil there, so it's completely up to you how much texture and stuff you want to put on your guy. Okay, so I'm going to leave them there, and then I'm going to do some of these. I'm going to be pretty loose with it. See, I don't pick up my pen much. I almost forgot this down here. All right, we have got our cute little seahorse. I really like this one a lot, actually. Let me get a good view on that. I love seahorses. Seahorses and octopuses are my favorite. So that octopus is coming up soon, and then we're going to do the really fun little mixed media project, which I'm super excited about. And then I'm going to get some feedback on from you guys about what time you would like to do that, and we will go from there. I'm excited to finish up this book with you all and these awesome pieces of artwork we've been working on. This has been so fun. I love doing these little, almost like an art journal. That's what we're doing, I guess, because we're, you know, taking time each week to make some things, and it's just been so fun to add all this. I love seeing your creations, and I hope you're taking time to make some art, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right.